Hello and welcome back to this Let's Play of Oblivion with myself, Waze, and Johnston the Crow. And Fergus whistling merrily in the background. So, we are here. We are here, wherever here is. And I think the road was up there. I can't even remember how we got down here now. I think we're heading in that general direction. So we might as well just check this out as we walk by. Whether or not, if there's a way in, whether or not we go inside, we'll decide nearer the time. So, yeah, I'm getting a few of these recorded before I sort of go public with them, because I want to try and have, enough in the bank, so I'm not struggling to get episodes out on time. You struggling there, Fergus? It's just a step, you know. I'll teach you how to use steps on the way. Yeah, if you hang around, you can learn about that. So, what was I saying before Fergus distracted me? Yeah, so I'm getting a few of these episodes done. I'm having to tweak things as I go in terms of sound levels and mod settings and all that kind of stuff. I'm also noticing a few things about my own how I'm doing the Let's Play. And so far, I've definitely been... I feel... I like to take it slow, but I feel like I've actually been rushing these first few episodes. So I am going to definitely slow it down a little bit more. A few other things I've noticed when I'm actually playing the game, and also trying to keep an eye on recording and everything else that goes on with doing these LPs. I'll start to talk about something will happen in the game, and I'll say, "Oh yeah, that's a mod," and I'll give very vague details about what that mod is. My mind just seems to go blank and I can't think of it. So, what I want to say on that is, if there's a particular mechanic or mod that you want to know more about, just drop a comment, and what I'll do is I can then make sure I have a more detailed answer, and I can come back to that in a later episode. We've found Ceylon, or Ceylon. Very interesting. So yeah, so if you do have any questions about mods or anything, you want more detail, then just let me know, and I will come back to it when my head's a bit clearer. It does tend to go a bit fuzzy when I'm in the middle of it all. And I'll just slow down a bit because I'm So yeah, trying to sort a few things out. Sound levels are still a bit odd for me. I'm finding things are extremely loud on some occasions in the headphones, but then they're okay on the recording. So it's trying to get the balance between me being able to hear myself, because that was something else I noticed. The previous episode with the rain and the wind, I was practically shouting to try and be able to hear myself. It is strange, Fergus. Fascinating structure though, isn't it? Okay. We have an entrance. Can we actually get down there? So yeah, so oh, nicely done. Still struggling with the steps, I see. So I apologise for shouting. Door is held shut by magical force and will not open. Okay, Fergus. Looks like we're not going in there. And here's the rain again. So I've adjusted the sound levels, so let's see if I end up shouting again. There we go, steps, see? Nice and easy. Okay, so I think we just need to head back up there. It looks like there's no way in. Can we get down this way, Fergus? Okay, we'll go the difficult route. And try and find our way back. Okay. I think this is a night one, isn't it? No stars shine upon the Doomstone. This weather is awful. Johnston also wants to get a new set of clothes. These robes and everything, it's what he got used to wearing when he was working with Sven. But he wants to pick up some different clothes. Look, leave the cow impressions alone, Fergus, please. I'm hoping this brings us back up to the road. Lots of flora around here. So yeah, a few things there. Yeah, one of the ones I didn't explain well, Zumba's lockpicking. I said what that does is you have to collect a certain number of lockpicks. Let's start from the beginning. One lockpick gives you a bent wire, and that's your starting item to open things. So I think you get so many uses out of those, they break, and then you make a new one. You have to collect, I think it's quite a lot. I think it might be 100 lockpicks or something. And what you can do with those is you can actually create it's almost like an upgraded lockpick, and that'll open higher level locks. And the other thing the mod does is it doesn't tell you what level the lock is. And I actually quite like that. So I don't know if I'm dealing with... Oh, look, there's a Gua.
There's someone watching you.
It's the Gua, Fergus. I wouldn't worry about it. They're nice and friendly. Yeah, so it doesn't tell you what level the locks are. Let's speed this up a little bit. So you have to gauge how long you're going to stay and wait trying to pick the lock. Oh, here's a shrine. And I think from a gameplay perspective and a roleplay perspective, I like that. So especially if you're in a dungeon or something, you're worried about something creeping up on you, how long you're taking to open it. Could the next attempt be the one that opens it? And you just don't know. Whereas when the game tells you this is a hard lock to open, I'd immediately walk away. Let's see if we can pray at this one. Seek greater fame. Yep. I can't pray at these yet. Where the hell are we? Starting to think we've gone back on ourselves, have we? So yeah, so that's the lockpicking mod, Zumba's lockpicking. I said, and yeah, the animation isn't the best, but for what it adds from a gameplay perspective, I really like it. Ah, here we go. We'll pick up some more flax. I think at some point we'll have to stop picking up flax. How much of it do we have? 28. Okay. Not too many yet. From what I remember, there's loads of flaxseed, but then very little of anything else that can restore magicka potions. So there's a point where collecting them is almost futile. This weather is horrible, Fergus, isn't it? It's rained quite a lot since we've arrived. What time is it? It's coming up to the evening. This is a bit quiet. There it is, Fergus, look. Imperial City. We're getting close. Perfect. Okay, I was trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to go over. But can't think of anything right now. More imps. Yep, we'll take that. This is a bit of a steep road. I like this mod here. I think it's it links to a mod called Roads of Cyrodiil, and it's I think it's Lanterns of Cyrodiil or something like that. Just adds some it just adds some lighting along some of the main roads, which I think is a nice touch. Okay, now Johnston would know about these. Sven would have taught him about them. So, but I've got full magicka at the moment, so I don't really need to do it. But okay, this is a quieter road this side of Skingrad. But the Anvil to Skingrad road, that was pretty horrible. Let's check our signs. Imperial City. Good evening. Oh, it's like our the guard has taken care of all these. That was very nice of him. Yeah, we're not going in there. Nothing in the barrel. What do these do? Cure paralysis. Actually, they could be very, very handy to have. I'm really glad that we decided to walk rather than run. If we'd have run, we may have ran straight into all of those. You alright, Fergus? We've got more imps. We'll pick up some dry clothes, some new clothes in the Imperial city. Right. Let's see if we can. Let's make sure I have full health first. How many of them are there? There's 3. Oh god, too late. I was going to say, shall we see if we can go around? Nice, one down. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, there's loads of them. Yeah, I think Mascar's Oblivion Overhaul throws in some fairly hectic random encounters. Come back here, you. That's it. Ow, 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 ow. Let's get this one. Oh, I ran straight into it rather than dodging it. Come on, Johnston. There we go. Ow, 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 ow. Well done. Well done, Fergus. Johnson's starting to settle in a bit now. He was maybe a bit. All this long grass, it's actually so hard to find anything. Yeah, I think he was caught a little off guard. I need to get my bearings again. Where are we? Oh, here's the road. So just and he's rusty. He's rusty from a combat perspective. So it's going to take him a while to settle in. And also know from a gameplay perspective, those first few levels, it really is about I think avoiding difficult fights because you just get battered. You're very cheery. And yeah, Mascar's Oblivion Overhaul ups the combat difficulty and enemy strength and all those kinds of things. That's hang back, Fergus, for a minute. I need to heal up. There's a wolf up ahead. And I need to do a quick save as well, because I don't want to have to fight all those imps again. Can we get one more in? Or maybe even a... Perfect, we have full health. Right. And that was another point I wanted to make on the alchemy. I was talking about the alchemy options in how to go about doing the alchemy. I think I referred to it as something from the UI, the Northern UI mod. That's not what does the alchemy thing. It's a mod called Cobble. Come on then. You didn't have to attack. We'll take that. Okay. This is going a little better. Looks like there's another Ayleid ruin, Fergus. Yeah, Johnson's thinking, get to the Imperial City, get settled, go and find the Archaeologist Guild to see if we can get any paid work. And then we can explore Cyrodiil. What have we got? What is it, Fergus?
You make this too easy.
I am paralyzed. I'm up. Okay, good. Now, where's that spider gone? There it is. I want this. Should we? Do you know what, Fergus? It's 8 o'clock. Let's just head to the city. We can explore later. Now, do we stick to the road or do we cut across? And my health is way down. I'm glad I saw that. What do you want to do, Fergus? Cross country or... That didn't give me a lot of healing. Have I got something going on here? No. Do I have any... I think I might need to take a potion. Not a good idea to be out here. Not at full health. Actually, do you know what I will use? And this comes from, I think this is Mascot's Oblivion Overhaul, bandages. I think you can, if you've got scissors and cloth, you can make bandages. And what they do is they take about 15 seconds, I think. And so you put them on. You could put them on during combat, but I won't do that because I think that's a bit gamey. But after combat, you can use the bandages, wrap yourself up, and I think it heals 67% or something. Or up to 67. There we go. Yeah, 67%. So I've got full health now. So I need to get some more bandages, pick up a pair of scissors as well, and some, and then we'll look out for cloth. How are we doing on time? 8:30. Hopefully, yep, there we go. We're heading. That's the wrong button. We're nearly there, Fergus. Yeah, Johnston, he's heard a lot about the Imperial City. And it sounds very grand and big, and it sounds much more grandiose than anything he would have seen in his travels in Skyrim. And already, even from a distance, he's sort of starting to feel a bit in awe of it. Okay, let's run. Imperial City this way.
Let's see what you're made of.
Thanks, guard. Okay. Let's go, Fergus. Yep. What's the best way to go? There we go. There it is. Yep, the road, the bridge over is over this way. So we have to go down this way, Fergus. I think, again, with Mascot's Oblivion Overhaul, I think the being out at night is a lot more dangerous as well. It's also with, I think I think it might affect darkness. I've got the all-weather mod as well. Nights are pretty dark. So, yeah, it's not a good idea to be spending too long out, especially these early levels. Being out at night is extremely dangerous. Visibility's poor. The higher chance of encounters and stronger enemies as well. So there's so many, like at Mascot's Oblivion Overhaul, there are so many different things you can adapt and change in it. Okay. Here we are. Now this is the quest mod I spoke about in the character creation video. Do you mind, Fergus? This is Weye. So there's a lot of buildings being added into here, a lot of new NPCs. So again, we'll explore that a bit more as we get into the LP. I did a bit of testing and everything seems to be okay on it. And I believe there are a lot of quests. And full disclosure, there was one quest I did start to do. Enough already, please. And yeah, it was really, really hard. So definitely not something for lower level, so I'm going to have to be careful about what I take on in these mods, level-wise. I think I'm going to have to go and have a look to see as well what the recommendations are for levels in the mods, and just do a bit more digging on that. As what I normally do is I tend to, as the Warner Inn, is I tend to just jump in 2 feet first and don't bother reading them. Right, let's go. Let's get into the city. I also have a mod called New Moons, and it's some spectacular. And again, look, I know what we see on YouTube is seriously downgraded from what I can see on my screen, but it's worth checking out. It's a really good mod. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking about mods now and get back into the story. I think I just wanted to clear some of that stuff up along the way, on the way here. We made it, Fergus. We made it. And
thanks a billion for coming with me to the Imperial City.
you're most welcome.
Once I finish my chores, I'll wait you at the foaming flask. There we can have a drink and I'll have the gold I promised.
Where is the foaming
It's
flask?
a pub here in the Talos Plaza district. It's near the gate to the Elven Gardens. It has a signpost. You won't miss it.
Okay, perfect. I will see you
See
soon
you later
then.
then.
Good luck with your job or whatever it is you need to do. Okay. That's that job successfully done. Fergus escorted to the Imperial City. Although in truth, we're getting paid for having Fergus as an escort for Johnston. Okay. Now Johnston is absolutely blown away by this. Absolutely blown away. This is he has never seen anything like this before. Wow. Hotels. Let's take a wander around. Yep, he's just totally in awe. This place is huge. Kind of architecture is totally alien to him. He'd have seen drawings, but it's never the same when you actually see it for real. Let's just take a wander around here. Talos Plaza. We'll find the foaming flask, and maybe we can get a bed there for the night. There it is.
Speak.
Lots of guards around as well. Save before I go through the door. Okay, a bit dark in here. And I don't have a torch.
Hi. Hello.
Where's the
What's
bar?
the latest? If you want to learn more about light armor,
you
might talk to Dull Groshug.
That's someone's house I just walked into. I do apologise. This is the foaming flask. Johnston's tired. It's a new city. He doesn't know where he is. I was wondering where the bar was. Fergus, did you get everything
It's
sorted?
good to see you again. Let's have a seat and talk.
Okay. Did you get
Sure.
your job done?
Well, here's the reward I promised. 300 septins for your help and for coming with me to the Imperial City. Thank you again.
Oh, you're most welcome. My pleasure. So you're not from Cyrodiil, are you?
Yeah, I think it's very easy to get it, isn't it? I'm from the province of Elsewhere.
Elsewhere?
I've been traveling for some years and decided to come to Cyrodiil around 2 years ago. It's a good place.
Yeah, I've heard something similar.
Sure, there are some nice places to visit and they're good fellows.
So, what are you going to do
I
now?
was in Anvil, and my friend there asked me to deliver a package here in Imperial City. I work at Castle Anvil, and I decided to take the opportunity to move and try new things.
Okay.
I'm a kind of a jack of all trades. If I don't find a job soon here, I think I'll take one as a mercenary.
Well, if you don't have anything planned, I wouldn't mind some company.
Really? What do you do?
Yeah. I'm gonna sit down with Fergus and just tell him about my plans and the archaeology guild and the Dwemer ruins and the Ayleid ruins and stuff.
Amazing! I've not been to so much adventure for a while.
Okay.
I like the idea, but if I'm going to follow you, that should have a price. I know you helped me, that's why I don't ask this.
Okay.
Good equipment, good food, and the right to keep all the loot I find myself. Pretty reasonable, don't you think?
Yeah, I think that's reasonable enough. Yep.
Great.
Deal.
Have these spells. One will help you summon me in case I'm away or if you lose my track.
Okay.
The other will help you assigning me tasks, as lockpicking or fighting your enemies. But don't ask me to attack my friends.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't do that. Now, so look, there's a load.
Please, go on.
I think there's a load of stuff in here. I'm not going to go all through these now. I'll do them off screen. But let's have a look. Regarding your abilities,
I'm
we'll have a
listening.
quick look now. So if we come
Right,
across
what kind of help do you need?
an enemy, do I want to avoid? No, I don't want to attack any enemy that gets too
Okay.
close.
I can provide some lockpicks for your clutter if you want. Or I can sell you some I have here. You know, the goal is to stock up more.
Okay. And
Let me have a look.
do I have anything? No, I don't. What do you need to make
I
some
can
more?
provide lockpicks from calipers, shears, tongs, or pewter knives, spoons, or forks. Just give me one and I'll try my best.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Okay.
And what else? What else? Yeah, use a torch
That's
when we're in the
fine to me.
dark, please. Because I'm not going to be sneaking. So, and yes, I am gonna use this. I'm gonna use it simply because Johnston's such a weakling. So I'm gonna get Fergus to heal me outside of combat as opposed to during combat. That one I'll have to manage myself.
Alright, I'll keep you healed.
Okay, perfect. Anything else I want to? I think that covers
Okay.
it. Okay, I think that's follow me but go
Fine,
casual.
I'm ready.
Perfect. And I think what I'm going to do now is just let's go and grab a drink. And Johnston hasn't had a drink in a while, so he's looking forward
Welcome
to this.
to the Foaming Flask. Good food, good drink. I'm Ernest Manus. Let me know what you need.
Firstly, do you have any beds? Oh god, no beds. So I'm gonna have to go somewhere else. Let's grab a drink.
Business.
Let's grab a drink. We'll just have an ale for now. Let's not go too mad. And yeah, we'll have another one, and you get a couple of meads as well. It's it's always good to have a drink handy in case you need it. Okay.
I appreciate.
You're welcome.
Good day.
I'll put those into my pack. Let's go and find somewhere that has beds, Fergus, and I think I saw a hotel. Now I know this is ridiculously expensive, but at the moment Johnston has no gauge on how much a room would cost. So and he's not going to go hunting the rest of the city now at this time of the night. It's midnight, so he's just going to find somewhere. And obviously his initial thoughts are going to be that this place is ridiculously expensive. Right. Good evening.
Welcome, friend, to the Tiber Septum Hotel. I am Augusta Ayleid, your hostess.
Okay. Can I rent a bed for the night?
Why, yes. I do have a lovely room available for a mere 40 gold a night.
40
Are you
gold.
interested?
That's expensive. But yeah, look, I'll take it at the moment.
Excellent. The room is on the floor upstairs, at the west end of the hall. I do hope you rest well.
Thank you. Okay, let's
Take care.
go and get some rest. We'll have a couple of beers before. Now I'm struggling with steps, Fergus, after me giving out to you. Yeah, have a couple of beers. Also, is this our room? No, it's not this one. But I close that. Is it here? Yes. You coming in? Right, you'll have to either sleep on the floor or go and pay for your own room, I'm afraid. So let's, I don't have any light. I need to get a torch.
Where did I put that?
I need to get a torch. So I'm going to do is, John's just going to sit down.
What's this about?
Excellent. Torch. Oh, bring the light back. Now, where are my beers? So we'll have an ale, we'll have a mead, and I'm going to. One thing I do want to read is I do want to read this Ayleid Steps because I think this is key to our whole story. So now that we're here, I'm going to go through this. I don't think it's that long. So the Ayleid Steps by Annika Kyle. What do we know about the so-called Ayleid Steps? Sadly, very little. They are found everywhere, most notably in Ayleid ruins and on Ayleid wells, but also in the fields, mountains and hills of Cyrodiil, in mines and caves, and even below the surface of our lakes, rivers and seas. Okay. There are many hundreds of them to be found in our world. We see them almost daily, but we barely notice their presence. We refer to them as Ayleid Steps or stepstones. They are an ordinary part of our world, very much like furniture is a part of our homes. All we know for sure is that they were built and used by the Ayleids, but they also cannot be moved or destroyed by human means. Some protrude from the earth, inviting weary travellers to sit and enjoy a rest. Any knowledge or explanation beyond this is merely speculation and should be considered a rumour or legend. That being said, some Mages Guild members have shared interesting theories about the steps. Marina Ansett of the Leyawind Mages Guild, okay, Leyawind, do we need to go there? Focused her studies on the 8 stones located in the Imperial City Palace corridor. She suggested that the steps actually formed a network which covered all of Cyrodiil's important regions. She guessed that the Ayleids used them to somehow monitor events in remote areas, merely by continually watching the stones in the palace. Ronus Etzwain, a high-ranked mage at the Arcane University, saw the steps as markers used in unknown Ayleid rituals. He thought that maybe they were used to pinpoint the spots where certain energies flow through the earth, and where Ayleid mages should stand to be able to tune into them. Valera Migraine II of Mystic Archives speculated that the well-known Welkin stones should somehow be used with the steps. Now, Sven, again, Welkin stones, Sven would have spoken about these, and he even had a few in his collection. Many other researchers have also observed that Welkin stones seem to react to the steps with a slight increase of their glow. Okay, that is interesting. Jazira, a mage in Coral, said that the steps were actually a referential system for the gods up in the stars. The fact that the stones often sit in groups of multiple steps was so intriguing to him that he set out to draw huge maps of Cyrodiil on which all these groups were actually represented. He hoped to decipher their meaning as if they were symbols or pointers. He never did complete his task as he was killed by a Minotaur during an expedition far east of Bruma. Irvin Austel, an apprentice of the Mages Guild, stated a few years ago that the steps had to be activated by means of a main switch located in a certain Ayleid ruin. Okay, now which one is it? They then could be used as portals to travel to unknown worlds. Shortly after making this statement, he disappeared, never to be seen again. Maybe he was right. Okay, well that is that's a lot to think about, and it also tells us a whole lot of nothing. So I think. Oh, welcome back, Fergus. I'm going to get some sleep. So I think that's a perfect note. There's obviously the Ayleid Steps there. Lots of possibilities, lots of speculation, lots of thoughts. I think one thing is Ayleid Ruins is definitely somewhere we're going to have to go to find out more. And maybe speak to people in some of the Mages Guilds. So that seems to be our plan. So I'm going to go to bed now. Thank you very much for watching. And until next time, take care.